Hello, my name is Mike Lynch. I'm going to be teaching a class this fall on Thursday mornings. It's entitled Big Picture Africa. I've taught some other classes on Africa in the past, but they've generally focused more on history and specific countries. This one's going to be very, very different. We're going to be looking at all of sub-Saharan Africa, and we're going to be talking about current events and current trends and how they impact either regions or the entire sub-Saharan area. We're going to be taking a look at things like, is there a second scramble for Africa right now? And if there is or isn't, it's nonetheless going to lead us into talking about the impact China has throughout the continent. And what are the geopolitical impacts of China's influence, as well as what are the influences within specific countries? We're going to segue off of that, and we're going to start talking about just culture, and culture throughout Africa is very different, but what are the impacts from a political standpoint, from a religious standpoint, from an economic standpoint, and just life in general? We're also going to spend a couple of classes. We're going to do comparing countries. We're going to take two very small landlocked countries who share a border, and how can they be so dramatically different? And then we're going to take a look at two other landlocked countries, much bigger, also sharing a border, and what are the differences that they have, and how can these countries be so very different? We're also going to take a look at things like climate change, what's going on there, but most importantly, we're going to also spend some time talking about corruption. And corruption, is it good or is it bad? And I'll give you examples of where it can be either. We're going to have pretty good debates on that. We'll focus a lot of corruption on South Africa. Um, Also, I'm going to give you the opportunity to pick a topic. That's what I did the last time I taught this class. For that other class, the group wanted to look at healthcare as well as just more on culture. So it's going to be a course where I will send you out articles or videos to watch before each class. I'm going to give you some background. I have lots of information and lots of slides, and we'll be going over them each week. If you're interested in learning more about a continent that most Americans don't know much about, please sign up. Love to have you there. Looking forward to having you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to this short presentation by Ollie at USM. Fall registration opens August 4th at midnight. So if you have questions about this class or want help with registration, please feel free to give us a call at 207-780-4406 or email us at olliatusm@maine.edu. We hope to see you in the fall.